Hey everyone, welcome back to my kitchen for another recipe video. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make 5 different energy ball recipes using only 5 ingredients each. So these are one of the best snacks that you can make. I always have some of these on hand, usually in the fridge or in the freezer to satisfy my sweet tooth. They are super quick and easy to put together, and they make amazing hiking and trail snacks. And if you guys know me, the only thing I like more than getting out into nature is eating some tasty snacks while I'm out there. They are also amazing for road trips, or if you're the kind of person who is on the run a lot, they're also perfect because they are so easy to eat with one hand and honestly couldn't be more delicious. And they also give you great energy. The 5 energy balls I'm going to show you today are all really unique and different, but delicious in their own way, and I think you're going to like them all. So if you appreciate me putting the recipes in the description box down below like I usually do, definitely hit the like button and don't forget to comment and let me know which one you think might be your favorite. So you're probably going to want a oh my gosh, this thing's got suctions on it. Got that grip. Probably gonna want a food processor for these recipes. You can do without it, but you're gonna be doing a lot of chopping and a lot of mixing. So if you don't have one, it's definitely a good investment. You might be able to use a Vitamix or something like that, but I'm gonna be using our trusty food processor. So let's get started with these. The first ones that I'm gonna make are these lemon ginger ones. These ones are absolutely amazing. Well, they're all really good, but these ones, whew, especially good. First, measure out 1 cup of roasted and unsalted almonds and then throw those into the food processor and blend on high until they are finely chopped. The reason I like to do the almonds separately is because if you just add everything at one time, the almonds don't quite get blended up enough and you get like huge chunks of almonds. So this helps everything kind of bind together nicely. Now measure out 1 cup of pitted medjool dates. Don't forget to take the pits out of them or you're gonna mess this recipe up. 1/4 cup of chopped candied ginger. The zest from a lemon. You probably want to use an organic lemon since we're using the skin, and wash it as well. The juice from that lemon, and then 1/2 cup of rolled oats. And then just blend everything together. So you'll notice that it starts to kind of all clump together after about 30-40 seconds of blending, and that's pretty much when it's done. And now they're ready to be rolled into balls. I like to make them ping pong ball sized, and if you do them this size, you probably will get about 12 out of this mixture. And then because they're kind of sticky, I usually like to roll them in something. And for these ones, I'm gonna be rolling them in shredded coconut. So this is not part of the ingredient list. This is just optional, of course, because it's 5 ingredients, but it is really nice and it does add some good flavor to it. So I'm just gonna roll all these and toss them into the shredded coconut. And there we go. That didn't take very long at all. And we've got a dozen delicious energy balls to eat. Man, you just cannot beat the flavor of lemon and ginger together, some sweetness from the dates, and then the coconut really is a nice touch, and it makes them look so beautiful as well. The next energy balls we're going to be making are these cherry and cacao nib ones. So these are probably my second favorite out of the 5 that we're making today. They are so good. Like, who doesn't love the flavor of dark chocolate and cherry together? So let's get making them. So this one is cashew based. So we're going to start with 1 cup of cashews. Blend those up first, just like we did with the almonds. Then add 1 cup of dried cherries. I'm using these tart cherries. They have no sugar added, so they are a little bit tart, as they say, but they are actually really good and still sweet enough. 1/2 cup of rolled oats. 1/4 cup of cacao nibs. So these are like the darkest chocolate you get. These are nature's chocolate chip right here. And then 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, and then blend that up. And then once that's all blended up, it should look something like this. And they should stick together nicely. So just roll all those into balls. And there are the cherry and cacao nib energy balls. Wow. Yeah, these ones are so packed full of flavor. Just such a nice combo. The tart cherries and those cacao nibs, and then the sweetness from the maple syrup. Man. So these next ones are definitely my favorite out of the bunch. These are chocolate peanut butter protein energy balls. So this is most like the ones that we usually make, except for sometimes we'll put dates in them instead of the maple syrup, but some sort of variation like this is almost always in our fridge or freezer. They are so easy to eat and so delicious. This one we're gonna start by blending up 1 cup of rolled oats. Once those are all blended up, add 1/2 cup of peanut butter, 1/4 cup of maple syrup, 1/4 cup of your favorite vanilla protein powder, 1/4 cup of chocolate chips or cacao nibs if you want. And because I'm using unsalted peanut butter, I like to add a pinch of salt to this. So this one tends to be a little bit drier than the other ones just because of the protein powder. So you might want to add a tablespoon or 2 of water to the mixture when it's blending. All right, so these ones are all done, and man, this is such a quick snack to make. I timed making these ones just to see how long it took, and from the very beginning to right now, after rolling them, it takes less than 10 minutes. So, I mean, everyone's got time for that. Let's taste these. Oh yeah, that is my jam right there. Jam. You could actually imagine putting jam in the middle of these. Oh my gosh. Yeah, not much to say about them. I mean, chocolate, peanut butter, vanilla, such good flavors together. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna eat all these probably by the end of the night. So let's move on to the next ones. So this next recipe is actually one that Crystal came up with, and it is her favorite out of the bunch, and they are cranberry tahini energy balls. So I know it seems like kind of a strange combination, but it actually works really well together. The kind of bitterness of the tahini and the sweetness of the sweetened cranberries is actually a really nice combo. We're gonna start this one off by blending up 1 cup of roasted and unsalted almonds. Once those are nicely blended, add a half a cup of dried and sweetened cranberries. These cranberries are actually sweetened with apple juice, which is pretty cool, rather than like sugar or something like that. 1/3 of a cup of tahini, 1/4 cup of maple syrup, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And then just like with all the other ones, blend it up and roll them into balls. So for this one, since we're using tahini, and tahini's made from sesame seeds, I think it works to roll these in sesame seeds. So that's what I'm doing with these. Like with the other ones that are rolled in coconut, it makes it look nice and fancy and not so sticky on your fingers. So of course you don't have to roll them in sesame seeds if you don't want. You could leave them plain, or you could even roll them in like shredded coconut. That'd probably be pretty good as well. But yeah, let me try this one. Oh yeah. Yeah, if you're a tahini lover like Crystal and myself, you are definitely gonna love these. So this last batch that we're making are carrot cake energy balls. This one's really unique. Let's make this one real quick. Start this one by blending 1 cup of rolled oats in the food processor until they're finely chopped. Next, we have to grate a carrot into here. If your food processor has a grater attachment like this, then definitely use this because it makes it really easy. If not, just use a regular grater and grate 1 large carrot. A half a cup of pitted medjool dates, a half a cup of walnuts, and 1 to 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. I really like cinnamon, so I'm gonna add 2. So these ones are probably the healthiest out of the bunch. I mean, they've got the walnuts in there that have omega-3s. They're only sweetened with dates, and then they've got a huge carrot in here as well. But I bet they still taste amazing. And they definitely do. They're not quite as sweet as the other ones. I feel like these would be really good at breakfast or have with like a cup of coffee or tea or something like that. They're really good. So you probably want to keep all these energy balls in the fridge until you're going to use them, but they don't really have to be refrigerated. They're probably going to taste fresher for longer if you do refrigerate them, but you know, if you have them in the car for the day or something like that, it's not like they're going to go bad super fast. What we often do is put some of them in the freezer. That way they last a really long time, and then you can even eat them frozen, or you can let them thaw out a little bit and they're still good. So I hope you guys enjoyed all these energy ball recipes. If you do make them, definitely tag me on Instagram at Simnett Nutrition. You know, I love seeing your versions of my recipes. And hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments down below which one you think would be your favorite and which one you're gonna make first. Thank you all so much for watching the video until the very end. Subscribe so you can see more, and I will see you soon with another video. Here's some other videos of mine that I think you might like, and if you're looking for some delicious and healthy plant-based recipes, check out my new recipe ebook, Easy Vegan Comfort Meals. It contains over 60 plant-based recipes, lots of delicious sauces that I know you're gonna love. Thanks for watching, and thanks for the support.